Hi there, my name is Laurel, and today we're going to be doing an arms race with a little bit of core workout in there. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to grab some weights, whatever feels comfortable for you, and we're just going to start with some bicep curls. So you want to hold the weights with your palms facing out, and you're going to flex up to your shoulders and go back down. And you want to make sure you're keeping your back straight. You've got your knees a little bent, and we're going to go ahead and do a couple reps of this. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and do some bent over rows. So you're going to have your knees a little bit bent. You're going to bend over at the waist, and you're going to take your weights and come up to your shoulders and go back down. Up to your shoulders, go back down. Try to keep your neck straight during this as well, instead of having it bent over, hanging down. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to move into some chest flies. So you have your weights with your hands facing out instead of your palms, and you're going to go up to shoulder if you can. For higher intensity, go all the way up. For lower intensity, only go about halfway. And make sure you've got a little bend in your knees here. That's what we're going to want for all of these exercises. Keeping your back straight and your core engaged. And we've got 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go ahead and get into an overhead press. So you're going to have your weights up at your shoulders, palms facing out, little bend in your knees, back straight, and we're going to press up and come back down, and press up and come back down. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to move into some tricep extensions, and we're going to do these ones one at a time. So you're going to want to turn and have a little bend in your knees, a little bend in your hips, just like with the bent over rows. And we're going to go ahead and push back and come back forward, and push back, come back forward. You guys are doing awesome. Keep up the good work. We've got 2 more on this arm, 1 more, and now let's go ahead and switch arms. So same exact position, little bend in the hips, little bend in the knees, back straight, and you're going to extend your arm and flex. Extend your arm and flex. Make sure you're keeping your core tight and your back straight. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead, put the weights down, and we're going to do some side bends. So put your hands on your hips and lean to the right and lean to the left. To the right and to the left. You should feel this in the sides of your abs and your obliques. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's our first combo. We're going to go ahead and run through that 2 more times exactly like we just did. So pick your weights back up, and we're going to be starting with some bicep curls again. So go ahead and go up to your shoulders, come back down. Up to your shoulders, come back down. Make sure you've got that bend in your knees, keeping your back straight. Alrighty, and we've got 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to get back into those bent over rows. So bend in your knees, bend in your hips, and lean over a bit. And lift your weights up to your chest and back down. Up to your chest and back down. Really make sure you're focusing on keeping your neck straight as well, in line with your back. You don't want your neck hunched over, your shoulders hunched over. Awesome. Alrighty, in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now let's get back into those chest flies. So lifting up to the shoulders for higher intensity, lifting halfway for lower intensity. Bend in your knees, back straight. Try to engage your core on this one, keeping it tight so that you keep your back straight. Alrighty, and we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're going to get back into that overhead press. So palms facing out, and we're going to push up and down, up and down, up and down. Alrighty, and 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to do those tricep extensions again. One arm at a time here. Same position for bent over rows, knees bent, hips bent, and extend your arm out and back up, out and back up. For a little bit lower intensity, just don't go all the way out. Maybe do 45 degrees instead of all the way. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll switch to the other arm. Same thing. Bend in your knees, bend in your hips. If you want, you can put your arm on your leg if it gives you some more stability. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. Alrighty, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to do those side bends again, so we don't need any weights for these. Put your hands on your hips, little bend in your knees, and we're going to go to the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Try not to be bending over at the hips. We just want to bend side to side. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So we're just going to do that one more time, and it'll be our last round of this combo. So go ahead and start with those bicep curls again. And if you feel like at this point you can use some heavier weight for some higher intensity, go ahead and do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get into those bent over rows. And 3, 2, 1. We're going to do those chest flies again. So make sure you've got a bend in your knees. And we're going to go up and back down, up and back down. You guys are doing awesome. We've only got a couple more exercises left in this combo. Try to push through right here. Stay strong. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So let's do those overhead press. Make sure your palms are facing out, knees are a little bent, keeping your core engaged so that your back stays straight. And 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, tricep extensions. Bend your knees, hand on your leg if you want some more stability. And we'll extend it and flex. Extend and flex. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up right here. And 3, 2, and 1. Switch arms. After this, we've got one more left for this combo. Keep pushing, you guys. You got it. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get into those side bends. Hands on your hips, knees a little bent, and just going right to left. Right to left. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that's the end of our first combo. If you guys want to, you can go ahead and take a little break and grab some water. Take a pause if you need, but we're going to go ahead and move on to the second one. So we're going to start with hammer curls. So instead of holding the weights with your palms facing out, you're going to hold it like a cup. So both your palms facing each other, and we're just going to flex up and extend back down. Flex up and extend back down. Make sure you got a little bend in your knees, back straight all the way through. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. So next we're going to do a back fly. So you're going to be bent at the hips, bent at the knees, like with your bent over rows. And you're going to start with weights down at your center, and you're going to push out to your shoulders. You want a little bit of a bend in your elbows. You don't want to have straight arms. You want to keep your back straight, keep your neck neutral as well. Just keep pushing through. You guys got it. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to do a chest press. So you can put one of your weights down for lower intensity, keep them both up for higher intensity, and you're going to start at your chest and push out and come back in. Push out and come back in. Try to fully extend your elbows on the way out. And we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead, pick your other weight back up, and do some lateral raises. So you want your palms facing in towards your body, and we're going to just lift up to our sides and back down. For higher intensity, go all the way up. For lower intensity, go about halfway. Make sure you got a little bend in your knees. Don't want our legs locked or anything like that. Try to keep your elbows straight on this one. You've got 2, 1. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and move into some tricep extensions. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your weight and hold it over your head, elbow straight, and you're going to bend and come down and go all the way back up. Bend and go down, come all the way back up. You guys got it? Keep it up right here. You've got 1. And last one right here. Awesome. So now we're going to do an exercise called Good Mornings. If you want it to be higher intensity, keep your weights. A little bit lower intensity, you can drop them down. And what you're going to do, have your knees bent, and we're going to bend over and come back up. Bend over at the hips and come back up. Really focus on keeping your back straight, your neck straight, and keep it up. You guys got it. Alrighty, and we've got 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Awesome. So that's our second combo. We're going to work through that 2 more times, starting with the hammer curls again. So we're going to have palms facing each other like you're holding the cup, knees bent, and flex up to your shoulders, extend down. Flex up to your shoulders, extend back down. Keep up the good work. You guys are doing awesome. And 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So we're going to get back into those back flies. So bent knees, bent hips, elbows bent as well. And push up to your shoulders, back down. Up to your shoulders, back down. Keep pushing through right here. Might start to feel a little sore, but I know you guys got it. Keep up the good work. And we've got 2 and 1. So we're going to go ahead and move back into that chest press. So hold your weight at your chest. 2 weights if you want higher intensity. Push out and come back in. Push out and come back in. Keeping that bend in your knees. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to get back into those lateral raises. So pick up both your weights. And we're going to keep our knees bent and lift up to your shoulders, down to your sides for higher intensity. Lower intensity, only go about halfway. You guys got it. Keep up the good work. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to get back into those tricep extensions. So starting above your head, elbows bent, and go up and down. Up and down. Keep your focus on keeping your knees bent, your back straight. Make sure you've got good form. And we've got 2. And last one right here. Awesome. So now let's go back into those good mornings. And we're going to take our knees bent and we're going to bend at the hips and come back up. Bend at the hips, come back up. Really try to focus on keeping your back straight. We don't want any shoulders hunched over or anything like that. Keep up the good work. And we've got 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So let's go through our last round of this. You guys got it? We've got hammer curls. And we've got 3, 2, 1. So let's do those back flies. Knees bent, hips bent, elbows bent. And we've got 3, 2, 1. So let's go ahead and do that chest press again. 2 weights for higher intensity, 1 for lower. Out and back in. Out and back in. Out and back in. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, pick that weight back up. And let's do some lateral raises. Push through. We're almost done. We only got a couple exercises left of this combo. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So let's do those tricep extensions again. Weight over your head, knees bent. Flexing and extending. Flexing and extending. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So our last exercise of this round is going to be those good mornings. So again, hold some weight if you want it to be higher intensity. And we're going to bend over at the hips and come back up. Bend over at the hips and come back up. Really focus on this one, keeping your back straight. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that's the end of our second combo. We're going to go ahead and move to the ground and do a little bit of abs. Take a pause if you need some water or anything like that. And we're going to go ahead and start with a plank. So if you want higher intensity, go all the way up on your feet. Lower intensity is going to be down on our knees. And we're just going to hold for a minute. Really focus on keeping your back straight, keeping your glutes low. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go ahead and do some alternating leg lifts. And what you're going to do is lay flat on the ground and lift one of your legs up at a time. Higher intensity, going all the way up. Lower intensity, going about halfway up. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So now we're going to move into some Russian twists. If you want higher intensity on these, hold your legs up off the ground. Lower intensity, keep them on the ground. And we're going to take our weight and just go from side to side, side to side, side to side. Really make sure you're keeping your back straight and you're not hunched over or anything like that on these ones. You should really feel it in your core. We've got 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to move back into that plank. Just a reminder, higher intensity, get all the way up on your feet. And hold. We're almost done, you guys. Keep pushing through right here. We've only got a couple exercises left. Really push through. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get back into those alternating leg lifts. So flat on the ground. And right leg up, left leg up. Right leg up, and left leg up. Keep going right here. You guys got it. We've only got this one and Russian twist left, so push through right here. Alrighty, and we've got 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish up with those Russian twists. Feet on the ground, lower intensity, holding them up for higher, and just go side to side. Try to get that weight to touch all the way to the ground. Alrighty, and we've got 3, 2, and last one right here. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead, just do a little bit of stretching at the end of this. So let's get into a Cobra and just try to push up through the sky, looking up. You can close your eyes if you want. Relax a little bit right here. You guys did an awesome job. And just hold for a second. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to stay seated. And we can just stretch our arm across our body. Hold it there. And go ahead and switch arms. And 3, 2, 1. Let's do a nice little tricep stretch. Just hold it there. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and switch arms. Just hold for a second. Take some deep breaths. Alrighty, and 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We are all done. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.